Did you know that Australia is home to the oldest continuous living cultures? Yes, that's right, First Nations peoples. It's also home to people from hundreds of countries all over the world. In Australia today, about 1 in 4 people is born overseas, and almost half of us have at least one parent who was born in another country. Lots of Australians speak a language other than English. This cultural diversity is one of our greatest strengths. But not everyone always sees it this way. Sometimes, people are treated unfairly or badly because of the country they come from, their cultural background, what they look like, or the colour of their skin. This is called racism. Racism is a form of discrimination. Discrimination is when a person or group of people are treated badly or unfairly because of who they are. In many countries, including Australia, there are laws that say you can't discriminate against someone because of where they're born, their cultural background, what they look like, or the colour of their skin. Australia's Racial Discrimination Act says everyone should be treated equally and have the same opportunities, regardless of the colour of their skin, where they were born, or what they look like. So, if you go to a shop, the owner can't make you leave because they don't like the colour of your skin or your accent. The same goes if you're taking the bus or train, visiting the public library, or enrolling in school. That law has been around for a pretty long time, but it hasn't fixed everything. Unfortunately, people still do and say racist things. Sometimes, people don't even understand that what they're doing or saying is racist. There are different ways racism can happen. Sometimes it's really easy to spot, like when someone yells mean words, physically hurts another person, or tells them they can't do something because of the colour of their skin. When nasty comments are made about someone's culture, language, food, or traditional dress, or a cruel cartoon is posted about the country someone's from, even if it's meant as a joke, that's racism too, and it's not funny. Sometimes, racism can be harder to spot, like if a school had a rule that everyone had to speak English all the time, even during recess and lunch breaks. That would be unfair to students who might be more comfortable talking to their friends in another language. People who have experienced racism can feel anxious and scared about doing things. Imagine you're on the school bus and somebody yells at you about your skin colour. You might not feel safe to use the bus again. Racism can also make people feel like they don't belong and that they can't be themselves. So, what can you do to help? Well, first of all, don't be mean to anyone or treat them differently because of the colour of their skin, the country where they were born, the language they speak, or their cultural background. And if you see someone saying or doing something nasty to someone else because of these things, check in with the person who's being treated badly. Ask them if they're okay or if there's anything you can do to support them. If it's safe to do so, you can also speak up and tell the person who's being mean that it's not okay. You can also ask a trusted adult to help, like your teacher or coach. We all share the responsibility to help stop racism. As human beings, we are all equal and we all have the right to be treated fairly, with dignity and respect. Learning more about all the ways we are different from one another, as well as the many things we have in common, can be lots of fun, and it helps to make our community a wonderful, safe place to live.